St. Francis head coach Kevin Donley coming off another win last week, 2014 over Walsh. What'd you like from the team that you saw last week?
Oh, I was really pleased with the character I saw, the difficult times. I knew it was going to be a tough game. They're a very improved team. We got most of their kids back. Throw in a half a dozen Division I transfers, key places that were difference makers. Second night game in the same place in a row, day trips. Those were tough, and I knew it was going to be tough. And we really fought through it well. A lot of character, made big plays when we had to.
You see this character that you see from your team. Do you think that comes out because there are so many close games?
I think that it helps. I think when you're tested and outcome is in jeopardy, find out what you're made of. How do you respond in difficult circumstance? That's a measure of a man. So we've had a couple opportunities like that this year.
Is there any concern that the team isn't putting away people a little earlier than usual, I guess?
No, not at all. A typical fan might think so. We've played a tough part of our schedule early and played some good football teams. Still got some to go. Style of play is a little bit different than what we have. You know, every team changes because you graduate 20 seniors pretty much on an average. You better adapt what you do to what you have. We've tried. We're in an I formation. First time in my lifetime I've ever done that. Why? Because, one, we've got some tailbacks that are pretty darn good. Philosophically, it's different than what I have done in the past. But again, I think you got to cater what you do to what you have. Along with that, one of our early season goals was to be tougher, get ready for nasty weather. Sometimes a highly skilled game, perimeter game, is difficult when you're playing in 30-mile-an-hour winds or a frozen field. So you got to develop other phases of it. I think our offensive line's tougher. I think we can knock people off the ball. We have true tailbacks. We do spread it. We do, we're a zone football team. We're going to run it. We're going to run zone read. But we tried to cater our system to what we have. A little different, maybe what fans are accustomed to. But bottom line, it's outcome that's concerned. That's what we're directing ourselves to do, to be the best we can be with what we have. Scores may not be 70-0, and that's okay. Bottom line is we want to be the best team we can be.
And maybe that can obviously come in handy as you guys enter the playoffs and things like that. I know it's quite a ways away, but you guys are kind of gearing up always for that postseason run.
Well, I guess that's what I'm trying to say earlier. We got to get there first, and we've still got some major hurdles. But when you get there, you got to be able to throw it, but you also got to be able to run the football. We're playing good defense. We're playing solid special teams, and I think that's the first two things you got to do if you're going to be a postseason team. And then you got to be able to adapt systematically on offense to who you play, what you have, and conditions. So I think we're more multiple in that respect.
Okay, let's talk about Saturday's matchup with Trinity. Obviously, kind of a down program in Trinity, but again, it comes down to running the football, playing good defense. You guys obviously have a standard that you want to play towards.
Well, that's exactly right. We want to get better because I think you either get better or you get worse. You don't stay the same. And Sunday, we set goals for the week, and by gosh, we are going to get better this week. And we've really had good practices so far. I think a real focus, and I think we have gotten better. So now we just got to wait till Saturday and line up and make things happen.
Do you have to provide any extra motivation for a team that's not as good as some of the others you guys have played?
Well, I hope not. I think the fact that it's homecoming and a lot of the guys are coming back that are responsible for building the foundation of this program are going to be back. We've got one of our guys that's coming back as honorary coach this weekend who's the ultimate fighter, on spike, that's kind of different. Gosh, he was doing that stuff all through college, and I was giving him the dickens for it. I didn't know he was career training. You know?
Is it Kurtz?
No, Mike Wessel.
Okay. Well, that'll be fun.
He's on Spike every Wednesday, Thursday night. He has his own TV show. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'll check that out. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.